Hey, chosen ones, how are you doing? So, I'm here to talk about day 11, 12, 13, and 14 of the Daniel fast. Now, if you're doing the Daniel fast and you're just watching this for information, welcome. If you're about to do the Daniel fast, I hope this video helps you somewhat. And, if you want to watch my previous videos from day 1 to day 10, just look at my playlist. I have a playlist for the Daniel fast, which gives you an update of how things have been going as I've been doing this fast. Now, as I said, today is day 14 and this video is going to be 11, 12, 13 and 14. So I'm just going to talk about in general what has happened. So it's day 14, and in terms of health, let's talk about health. So in terms of health, I have lost a little bit of weight. I had somebody say that I had lost a lot of weight. I don't feel like I've lost a lot of weight. I actually feel very good. I can feel that I've lost a little bit of weight, but the good thing is that that shows me I'm eating right and I'm maintaining my weight, as opposed to maybe losing the calories that I normally intake. And because I have been working as usual, and I've just been doing everything as usual. Energy wise, I do have a lot more energy, which is very positive. I'm buzzing. I feel a lot more happier, content, just higher vibe by eating this diet. What else can I tell you? In terms of meal prep, I've thoroughly enjoyed the meals. The only thing I would say is that you need to make sure that you replenish the stock that you buy in terms of like the food supplies, because I'm relying on certain things now to kind of supplement what I used to eat. And so just making sure that you have enough fruits, enough vegetables, enough of everything you need to kind of like maintain the diet is really important. So then it just means that you don't have to look too far. You're not craving other things that you shouldn't have because you've got an abundance of the things that you should be eating in your home. So that's really important. In terms of cravings, I haven't really had cravings, not for chocolate, not for sweets, not for anything. And my kids are home, so they're eating all the things that I'm normally joining to eat them with, and I'm preparing it for them. And I don't ever feel like, oh, I want to try something. No, because I'm very serious about this fast, very dedicated, and I'm so serious about getting to the end. And I think because of that, there's no cravings. I must say, today I had some cravings for some chicken because I was watching cooking. I was watching like a cooking reel, and the guy was like making some chicken and all this kind of stuff, and I was just like, oh. And I think I was a bit hungry as well. But the truth is, other than that, if you're not actively seeking cooking channels which have like animal products and all those kind of things, I wouldn't really crave it. And so that's also really positive. I'm very happy doing this fast. It hasn't been easy, no, it hasn't, but it's been a blessing, and I'm enjoying it. And I'm enjoying the foods that I'm eating. I'm enjoying the vegetables. I'm enjoying the regular bowel movements because I'm eating very light and having smoothies and like oats with like bananas and chia seeds and blueberries and coconuts and what else have I been having recently? Mangoes and all those delicious fruits and vegetables. It has actually been a blessing, and I feel healthy within, healthy within. Okay, so now let's talk about the spiritual aspect. So the spiritual aspect is that I have been praying and seeking God's face. I have been listening to God's voice. And you know that when you're doing a fast, you get challenged, right? You know that. Now, I had a list of my intentions, the reasons why I'm doing my fast. And so every day I would go through this list of the things that I'm praying for and that I want God to show me how to get and the direction in which I need to go. And one of the things in particular, on Friday, somehow I got challenged on it, and it was almost like, this is a test. This is definitely a test. I was very unsure of which direction to take. So I called someone that I trust, that I could rely on their godly wisdom and counsel. And they truly guided me and helped me to see things how I had thought, but just to kind of like solidify my thoughts and how I felt about the situation. So that really helped. And, it was a test. It was a test. And I'm ready to be tested. Okay. And, these things show how much you want it. And it shows the way you deal with situations. And it shows how you move in those situations, who you're trusting in those situations. And it has to be God. Like, who else? Who else will I be trusting? Okay. Now, The last thing I will say is that one of the big things that God has revealed to me whilst doing this fast is the illusion that we live in. And I've known it, but I've never seen it as clearly as I do now. And it just so happens that I came across some videos about the music industry, about the film industry, about every industry, the comedy, every industry, the influential YouTubers, whatever have you, that I have looked up to and that I have admired and thought, wow, you've achieved all of this, right? And you have done it by yourself, right? When the truth of the matter is that not everybody does it by themselves, okay? And it was a big eye opener for me because, as you know, people are selling their souls to have worldly goods, to have worldly fortune, to have all these worldly items and designer clothes and all these kind of things. And none of those things are bad, but it's how do you get them? Okay, whom do you go to for them? Okay, and there are two sides, good or evil, God or the devil, right? And so it opened my eyes to the fact that a lot of these people that I thought, wow, have probably done it themselves, most likely haven't. And don't get me wrong, there will be people that will rely on God and that will really, really, really work hard, right? But now I can clearly see who has and who hasn't. It's really quite strange. And it was almost like God showing me, this is the reality, okay? What you saw is what they want you to see. What you saw is what they want you to covet, what what you want to desire to have, how you want to aspire to get there, so that you focus on that, right? Instead of up there, okay? And so it also taught me that we should be happy with what we have. You have come so far. You have done so much. You have achieved so much. You have peace. You have joy. You have all the fruits and the fruits of the Spirit with you, in you. And then you now want to go after worldly things that will take all of the goodness that you feel on the inside away, that will rip all the pureness and the God-filled, Holy Spirit-filled body that you have away. Is it worth it? Do you really want those things? Do you know how people get those things? Do you know how those people that have it feel? Right? Because people can have all the riches in the world and still be depressed and sad. What does that tell you? So where you are in your life is a blessing. If you have peace, joy, gentleness, all the fruits of the Spirit, you have a lot. So God really spoke to me about that. And he said, if there is anything I want, I can have it. But come to him, ask him to show me. This is exactly what I'm doing. But what it's changed is the fact that I don't look to people who have all these things anymore like, wow, I really don't. I don't feel a need to want to pursue what they have anymore. I don't feel the need to put down what I have to praise what other people have. I don't, because you don't know how people have gotten what they have. So that was a massive, massive eye-opener for me. And now when I'm watching videos, when I'm on YouTube, I can't help but see the subliminal messages that are being presented to us that are blinding us to think that things are how they are, when actually behind the scenes, behind the veil, there is so much more going on that you do not want to be a part of. There is so much darkness in the world, so much negativity in the world that you do not want to be a part of. And thank God you don't know about, because you're not part of that world. You are not part of that world. Therefore, you do not see what's going on. But I'm telling you guys, half of the things that we see are not what they really are. It's all an illusion. So work hard. Speak to God, commune with God, communicate with God. Ask him for what you need. Go the right way. Walk the narrow path, because it is worth it. It is worth it. After it's all said and done and everything on this earth has been, you've enjoyed it, what happens after that? Right? So be pure, be genuine, be open, and everything else God will provide. And so that was my biggest lesson, guys. I see things completely different now, and I'm so grateful to God for opening my eyes to see things how they really are. And because of that, I'm trying to let others know. I'm trying to make sure that my kids will see this as well, super important for the next generation, because they're all about social media, computers, and all this. This is all they see, and this is all they want. The way people dress, they want that. The cars that people drive, they want that. The houses that people live in, they want that. You know, the fancy things, they want that. But there is a price to it all. There is a huge price which they don't talk about. Why would they? So guys, this has been my day 14, and it's been scary and an eye opener, but God has been so good. So good. So that is it. I hope you've enjoyed my video on my Daniel fast. If you have any questions, pop them in the comments below. If you are on your journey, let me know how it's gone so far. Let me know where you are on your journey. Let me know what you've discovered as you've gotten closer to God. And let's keep in touch, guys. I'll speak to you soon. God bless you all. Send you lots of love. And yeah, look out for my next video coming soon. Take care. Bye.